Is this? Okay, well, the greenhouse has been built. As you can see, we used the dog kennel. And I'm going to come in and right here you can tell, here's the gate. And what Luke did was he bought wood. Wood's extremely expensive here. And he drilled little holes in it and he wired the wood to the chain link panels. Then on the outside we wrapped the plastic and he pre-drilled the wood, and we basically secured it to the wood behind it that's hooked to the panels. See that? Okay. So inside he took these poles which were left behind on this property, and on this end he built it up higher. See, again, using the wood is just wired to the chain link panels, and it's higher on one end and lower on others so that everything drains off at the lower end. We're sitting on a slope here. And I'm just starting. We got black plastic on the floor. And what I'm liking about this is my plants can go up against the chain link and they won't touch the plastic, so that's kind of nice. So here's our lemon. Whoops. Here's my lemon tree. He's pushing 3 years old now. She's full of lemons. There's one in my hand. And as you can see, lots of lemons in here. The caterpillar bugs did not like the citrus at all. Yay. Unfortunately, when we got here, my little kumquat just completely died. I don't know why, it just did. Then down here you can see two other branches that are not kumquat branches, because they are going, well, they're standing taller than me. This is 6.5 feet here, and they're just below. I think I'm going to go ahead and snip it right there so we keep it about 6 foot tall. I have no clue what it's going to be, but yay, citrus anyway. Looks like some type of an old-fashioned because it's got thorns on it. Might be lemon, might be tangerine. I managed to save one little artichoke plant there. I'm gonna have to, I could see roots coming out the pot, so we'll have to get it a bigger pot. But look at this. This is my pomegranate tree. This was just one little bare root stalk that I picked up at the farm store. And she is doing beautiful. She just grew and grew and grew this year. So she has definitely a prime spot in the greenhouse. And she's in about a, I don't know, I guess that's about a 25-gallon bucket, I guess. I don't know exactly what size that is. Remember how the deer ate my tea plant? Look at her. She came back. It's not great lighting in here because it's a gray, rainy day outside. But she's come back. I have her in probably a 7-gallon pot. Seems as long as this clover stuff is growing on the bottom, I just pulled a bunch of it out of there. She is very happy. I expect to be roasting tea leaves this spring. She's come out beautifully. Camellia, what do they call it? Sansamilia, something like that. And this has been my pride. I got her in a nice big bucket. This is my Texas pink grapefruit. And when I choked on the seed in February and stuck it in the ground right there stuck it in a little thing on the table. And look at her go. Got a little bit of cilantro growing around the bottom here. I just put her in this pot and she seems to be liking it. It's a pretty good sized pot, so she ought to be able to stay there. My, this is my little azalea tree that Haley bought for me years ago. I've got a bunch of little side shoots there. I'm going to give those a chance and see if I can get them to start by cutting. Remember, this is the one that has that really cool root. And this, I'm so happy. I've got to bring them in, but I've got probably 5 pineapple plants. The white stuff is diatomaceous earth. I didn't want to take any chances with those stupid caterpillar worms. Then, again, I'm just bringing these in. This is a 15-gallon short soft pot. It was a gift from the guys over at the farm in Grants Pass. And these are these are collard greens. Just getting them started. I'm hoping, I've done nothing but fight the worms that eat holes and everything. And look at my poor perennial collard trees. They're just pathetic. Let me back up. But from 3-inch starts in February, they're pushing 6 foot. So they grew, just the stupid tenting caterpillar worms ate the shit out of them. Really frustrating. But I'm hoping now that I'm bringing them in here, we'll be able to cover that. I just pulled all the leaves off of down here. That's horseradish down there. And I think we're going to have a really nice harvest when I get around opening up that pot and getting those trees out. Again, pineapples. I got like 5 or 6 of them now. I'm really excited about that. Next year they'll be a year old. And I don't know if you could see this, but this is kind of like some type of a mold factor or mildew. Could be burned because I sprayed all kinds of pepper oil and everything on these trying to get rid of the worms. And this one here, she's pushing 7 feet tall. These were just stick cuttings in last February when I ordered them. And they would be huge trees, I think, had we not been eaten alive by the caterpillar worms. The tenting caterpillars, I think is what they're called. And look at this. This popped up, and that's an avocado tree. I've got 2 of them now that popped up. We were able to get to actually sprout. So yeah, yay, baby avocado tree. Kind of ratty. I got some stuff on him again, trying to keep the tenting caterpillars off of them. But I think they're going to find pretty much a permanent home in here until we figure out how to keep it under control. So I'm still hauling plants in here to fill in, but as you can see, I've got lots of room. I'm really excited by this. I'll keep it short. It's raining out right now. I'm going to go get the rest of them. Okay, yay. From Cascade Kathy from Coffeyville, Kansas. Love y'all. Bye-bye.